read the email that y'all sent out with this very question in, and I really had to think about it. I think I'm really no stranger right now to having made hard decisions as a leader, and I think the primary one is when I decided this February it was time to close. I remember I was sitting at my desk at the farm and I had 6 different spreadsheets pulled up. They were all different scenarios of what crops we could plant in which field and whether or not I thought I could sell it for a certain price or produce it at a certain price, and just the moment that I knew that it wasn't going to work. And I called my mom because as a young farmer, I don't actually own anything. We're farming on behalf of our parents. My parents are in their 70s, they're retired. I called my mom and I said, I cannot guarantee you that if we do this again, that we won't be in a hole so deep that we can't get out of it without you losing your home or your 401k or the little land that we own. And I can't do that to y'all. As much as I would like to continue, that's just not a reality I feel is responsible for me to live in. And so we made the decision to close. It's not a decision that every farmer made. We lost about 15% of all farms this past year. We could lose as many as half by this time next year. And there's no more example I can think of leadership under pressure as to make a kind of decision like that. And then in my anger and in my indignation, I went to Little Rock and I told the story of the farm closing at a town hall. I was invited by a man named Chris Jones. And I told the story, and everyone in the hall felt a connection with that story because they understood what it meant to try to go through life with 2 hands tied behind your back. When working hard doesn't mean having a good life anymore. And that's when I decided to run. I started to share my story, and this isn't just my story, this is everybody's story, and I'm just so proud to be this messenger. To be the person that gets to go out into the state and say, here's what I've experienced, tell me how you have experienced it too. This campaign is an exercise in collaboration, because I don't think this campaign is about me. I think it's about you. I think it's about the kids in our public schools. I think it's about the electricians and the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. I think it's about moms trying to feed their teenage sons when SNAP has been closed. I think working in collaboration with every Arkansan through this campaign is really what's going to push us through so that we can go up to DC and throw up as many roadblocks as we can over the next 2 years.